Here we are once again with one of the most reprehensible video formats, or a camcorder that uses one of the most reprehensible video formats for a camcorder known to mankind. At least that's my continuing opinion of it. But we're here anyway to make a video of yet another one, because even though I loathe the DVD camcorder format with every ounce of my being, I now have 4 of the poxy things. And I've had them for a while. In fact, I got this camcorder in like 2024. It is now the end of 2025. So it's been about 2 years, and I had started recording video, might even be on this disc, but this disc is no longer readable. I mean, it's a Memorex disc. Who's surprised by that? And I know that I have video of this, which is a Sony Handycam model DCR-DVD92. 20 times optical zoom. You can see it's quite worn out, but it still works. At least as well as DVD camcorders ever work, which is to say, not really. It has a big extended runtime battery on it, which is pretty nice. But otherwise, well, and the fact that it's got a stereo microphone as opposed to the 5.1 surround that this has. This being the DCR-DVD403, which we'll see here in a bit. It works okay. It's functional. Let's go and quickly turn it on. Yeah, it works. Unlike this one, which has a mechanical lens shutter, this one's got a lens cap. And this one features the Night Shot Plus feature, which is supposed to basically be like a color version of Night Shot. Instead of turning everything to shades of green, it is supposed to keep the colors and just brighten up the picture. Although, of course, certain materials will still turn green, because that's kind of how infrared works. So I think I'm going to stop talking about it, and we're going to switch over to it and see some test video that I recorded like 2 years ago, and then wrap up this video. So I'll be right back, thanks to the magic of video editing, with some test video from this Sony Handycam model DCR-DVD92. Okay, here we are shooting some test video now with the Sony Handycam model DCR-DVD92, I believe is what this is, yes. In the outdoors here. You get an idea for how it works and the kind of picture that it takes in low light, or no light, such as the case may be, because there really isn't a whole lot of it out here. But this camera, of course, has got Night Shot Plus. At least it should be able to see something. Not really sure how good it is in comparison. I'll have to go back and watch my DCR DVD 403 video in order to get more of an idea for the performance difference. Seems like it's washing out most of the color though, because it's fairly dark. It does a pretty good job. Yeah, it says my battery is almost dead, so probably get straight to charging it. A little bit of daytime video on this chilly day. Well, certainly chillier than it's been. You can get an idea for the colors. Let's see what happens when I turn night shot on in the middle of the day. Yeah, that washes that out pretty nicely. Of course, that's what it's supposed to do. Definitely makes that look a little weird. Here now we've got some indoor video. And I guess I'm looking out the window as well. That light's on. I'm going to have to adjust the timing on that because I don't think it's really necessary at 4:30 in the afternoon anymore because the days are getting longer. Which is good. It means that summer is just around the corner. This does not have steady shot or anything like that. Although it might if you run it in 4:3 mode, but not in 16:9. Here, of course, is the camera I was using. The DVD-403, which although it's got a surround mic, the way I have to edit these, I can't access the surround audio anyway, so it's real helpful, isn't it? You can't even turn the surround audio off on that camera, but this one is stereo through and through. Although the colors are not as punchy, I find. In fact, it almost is closer to black and white than anything else. Finalizing the disc with the first part of the video on it. A process that still makes no sense to me on a rewritable disc, but whatever, that's just how it works. So now that it's been 2 years, I should probably wrap up this video, eh? So you just saw that test video. And that is going to pretty much do it for the video of this DCR-DVD92. Working, yes. Good, not really. And it'll probably just end up being a shelf queen for the remainder of its life. Because it's just, this isn't a format that I like, so I try to avoid using it where possible. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, definitely feel free to leave them below.